Hello, world, and thank you for coming to my channel, The Life of Poon. And today I want to talk about step family, which is extended family in my eyes. I grew up around my step family, and they brought me in like I was their own. And not a lot of families do that. Sometimes they have that love you at a distance because you're not blood type of aura around them. But I didn't receive that growing up. And I realized recently, I always realized that they were my extended family and I loved them so much. It made me realize that you can still love people and still have them a part of your family, even though y'all are not blood. And it made me realize that people that I come into contact with and people that we have a connection is my extended family. And it's one of those things that I used to be young and I used to be like, oh, I would get so angry at like my stepfather and stuff. But at the end of the day, he took me in like I was his own. And he loved me, even though he had his problems, like we all do. We all have certain problems that we're working through. But it was one of those things that he didn't have the problem. I had the problem when I would just feel like be real rebellious growing up and feeling like I didn't have to listen. But as you can tell, I was the one that had the problem because at the end of the day, he brought me in like I was his own. His family brought me in like I was their own. And they showed me that unconditional love. And I talk to them to this day. And I love them so, 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 so much. And it made me realize that you don't have to be blood to consider people family. It's that connection, that bond, that union that makes you family. So, yes, friends can be family. Divorced family members can still be your family if that love is still there. And I had to realize that I was the one with the problem that saw things as, oh, if you get a divorce, then I have to not talk to you because you're not part of the family. And one of those things where I had to look at myself and realize that my extended family is my family, whether or not we're blood, whether or not people get a divorce and you're not a part of the family anymore, whether or not you anger me just because I'm not liking what you're saying. I still should have that respect for you because family is family. That bond and that union can't be replaced. And I would be devastated if anything happened to my extended family simply because I love them so much. And I had to wake up and see that I was the one with the problem. I was the one that was so angry, not at them, but at some of my blood family because, in all honesty, I felt more love in my step family than within my blood family at times. And I had to realize that it was issues I had to work out and problems I had to work out because I wasn't angry at them. I was angry at everybody else other than them. And ultimately, I was angry with myself. And I'm not scared to tell people I love them anymore because I used to feel so awkward telling men I love them and feel so awkward telling people that I felt a connection with, like being the first one to say, I love you. But in all honesty, that love that I felt was real. I was just scared to express it because of my misconceptions of what I thought family was.